Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to the penultimate part of Kingdom Hearts. Beyond this door you will find no light to protect you. And yeah, that voice is confirmed to be the king, so yeah, this is pretty much him warning you about what's to come. Although then again, at this point in the story, if we're gonna take the rest of the series into account, he's kind of got his hands full with Aqua and Riku on the other side, so yeah. But anyway, what this basically means in brass tacks is, well, this is the point of no return. If you've got shit to do, turn back around and do it. But if you just want to get the game over with, like I'm sure you all do, let's rock, baby.
Is this my island?
Oh my god, I love the build-up! That probably was a bit more intense than I thought, but yeah. I kinda wish the World Terminus segment actually did a little bit more of this. Like, I mean, the same general locations, but the details being slightly off, and this place not being quite as real as it seems. I mean, you can't go through the door to see the rest of the island, indicating that it's crumbling. And again, as you can see as we walk across the land, darkness aura beneath Sora's feet. We can't enter the little shelter, the bridge is gone. And again, if we'll turn around and see the rest of the island, well, again, we will, obviously. Actually, no, I'll point that out a bit later. We can't access a lot of the areas that we wanted to access. We can't talk to Selphie, Tidus, or Waka. Sora's mother is nowhere to be seen, and nor will ever be seen. Ever again. We can't access the other areas, and basically, again, it's his island, but not. And again, like, it's incredibly creepy and great for atmosphere. It's like the first level of the game, but creepier, and my god, I just love it so much. Again, like, I mean, the build-up and the payoff for the finale of Kingdom Hearts is astounding. And look, the water that was initially there for the lake, the clean water is gone. It's empty. Is that the heart's true essence?
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed. There is so very much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Again, it is a absolutely fucking brilliant visualization of Sora's world slowly closing into the darkness. Again, you can't really explore anywhere else, so yeah, let's head right over to Riku and let's see if we can get him free of Ansem's corruption.
Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness!
final boss of the game, ladies and gentlemen, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. The fallen king, the craven leader, and the corrupted scientist. Now again, Ansem is, well, basically a lot of his power was channeled through his Heartless. Again, at this point in the story, no future spoilers, thank you very much, but yeah, basically his shell is the monster split from the intelligence. Again, the Heartless that he's controlling is, well, the one who's doing his bidding. And again, he's pretty much the main threat you have to watch out for. Again, he'll have, you know, he'll launch out a few laser beams, he'll try and swipe at you. And again, a lot of it is detailed by Billy Zane's excellently detailed attacks. He'll say, "Come Guardian," to protect himself. He'll say, "Submit," which he'll use to basically launch into a little attack where he'll basically paralyze Sora and try and attack him with an energy beam generated by Ansem's human half. And of course, well, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. So again, do your best to avoid him. I do believe there is like a bit of a trick command where the Guardian will hold you down and therefore you have to avoid Ansem's energy barrier. But again, the effect isn't permanent and basically just watch your step, like a Balboa station. But again, he will quit out of it after a time and basically leave it up to you to run away, take potshot damage from him, aim at him from a distance really. And again, like, I mean, while it might not be as difficult as some of the super bosses like Kurt Caesar, the Phantom, or anything else, I do really love Ansem Seeker of Darkness' final boss fight, dude. And of course, to further the crumbling islands metaphor, yeah, we're slowly sinking into pure darkness. And this is the one last chance you have to basically use any cottages or tents that you have to basically heal up all your MP and your additional characters MP. But from this point on, you will not have an opportunity to access the item menu again, so choose wisely, restock now, and well, just hope to goodness that you can hack it for the final encounter. Well, yeah, you got no more to explore with Destiny Islands here, so again, just bring it on, dude. Except without Donald and Goofy. And also one of the more bizarre encounters in the game, because at this point, Ansem and his Guardian are pretty much gone, "Oh, that's enough for one day, time for dinner." And now we bring back this thing. Its name is slipping my mind at the moment, because, thank Nominee. Oh, Darkseid, yeah, that was what his name was. Yeah, you can get tech points from his head, I believe, but yeah, kind of an easy encounter for this point in the game. So, instead of just reiterating boss information, let's talk about Ansem as a character. Basically, well, he was a scientist researching the heart as you saw in the Ansem reports, and basically came to the conclusion that all hearts return to darkness, which, again, to equate it in terms that people could probably understand, is basically entropy, the heat death of the universe, and the fact that everything will secede to, well, the Heartless, these eldritch abomination creatures that feed on hearts, and thus Kingdom Hearts is basically, again, hearts returning to darkness. Of course, that is a pragmatic scientist perspective, even if one who's kind of gone a little bit batshit insane, but yeah, it's easy to see why Ansem would fall to that conclusion. But anyway, now that he's finally back going, "Oh, that was a nice meal, now come on Guardian, why am I turning him Scottish for some reason?" Oh god, if you can't get Billy Zane, then get Billy Collin to voice Ansem. But yeah, the second phase of Ansem's fight is honestly one of the better ones. Like, I mean, he has a lot more attacks, he tends to be a little bit more ferocious in using the Guardian. And aside from his little, Guardian boosty, he will also use, well, the Submit more often. And, well, again, that's not one to be trifled with. So, like, I mean, again, if you're coming in here at, you know, expected levels, which I'd say at this point in the game should be, like, 40 to 50, again, you're pretty much at the appropriate phase to avoid Ansem, and, yeah, well, he's powerful, but, again, at this point we've pretty much tanked, well, the nobody who found Ansem to be rather similar to himself, so, yeah, we're pretty brave at this point. But again, apart from that, Ansem also has those little laser pylons. He actually has another attack which he uses to, well, just burst into little, like, pillars of laser attacks, which he'll be doing quite soon, I believe. But again, apart from that, make sure you don't attack the front of the Guardian, and, well, yeah, Bob's your uncle. Ansem's human form is the weak point, but his Guardian will fuck your ass up. Also, you get a lot of tech points for deflecting the little darkness boosty, but again, not like those tech points are going to mean anything, because at this point in the game, you can't go back, and you should be pretty decently leveled up, so, yeah, no real point. And, yeah, this is basically what I was talking about earlier. His Guardian launches out from these darkness portals. And, I remember this one specifically from Melody of Memory, because this was the part of the boss fight that, well, I kinda remember fucking up on, when I was trying to do the harder difficulties. But again, like, I mean, I can't stress enough how much I love this fight. And again, in typical Final Fantasy tradition, yeah, he does have multiple phases, as a lot of good final bosses do, but I don't know, Ansem is really fun, and I like him both as a character and as, well, boss fight. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sometimes you can kind of, like, worm around Ansem and kind of avoid the Guardian strikes like that, but it is a little bit rare to do so, yeah, Jesus Christ, just, keep on your guard, learn to block, and, well, boss your uncle. And, of course, I will see you next time for the final part of the Kingdom Hearts commentary. See you later, dudes and dudettes. Bye-bye.